Good afternoon, Soul Tribe. Tracy here with Sweet Spot e-magazine. Thank you so very much for the likes, the shares, the subscribes, the views, comments, membership, donations, everything. I appreciate everything and everyone. Let's ring the bell. Let's clear out the energy and let's see what the tea is for this afternoon. Ooh, it's going to be something that's going to be like, oh my. We're going to grab from the stack. What's the message, Spirit? What is the message? What's the message? Hey, Marcia, how are you? Something is going to happen on Sunday. Are we around a Mercury retrograde period? If not, then this is something, hey, Shaylin, then this is something that somebody's going to think about again. Something that's going to come back from the past. Hey, behaving. Something, but you know what? The Holy Spirit is in the house. So this is good news. This is really good news. And we need to have some trust that everything is going to work out. Yeah. Something about some witch tried to start with an earth angel and regretted it instantly. And now that witch has to understand that they put themselves in this mess and they're going to have to save themselves. Food day, good day, it's all the same behaving. I think food is good. Somebody now wants mercy after trying to unalive you. And this is somebody that, thinks that you're different and unique. This is a third wheel enemy. But it doesn't even make a difference because guess what? Your archangels stay on the ready. So they can do whatever. This is somebody that you gave them strength whenever they was at their lowest. And they was always worried about the wrong thing. They had a lot of ego. They had a lot of pride. And that shit happened right before the fall. It could be that something about they got with the biggest hoe, and somebody they fight dirty. They didn't know who they was getting with because they was always trying to have these rose-colored glasses on. Something about maybe somebody's daughter, and that you should always pray for your children. Somebody feels like they're getting ready to have this special night out with their soulmate. Let's see what else. Something about some emotional loss. Somebody, Okay, so somebody, they feel like they sacrificed their fulfillment of their wishes for some type of power trip, some type of ego trip, like, because we saw that. Yeah. Instead of them expressing to you how they really felt, and that would have been, that made them have that firm foundation, because they would have been with you. Instead, somebody decided that they was not going to do that. Somebody was going to do something else. Hey, Red Violet Crystals, how are you today? They felt like they was going to do something else. Yeah. Somebody ego and they pride right before that motherfucking fall. We told you. We saw that out. We saw that. Here it is. Somebody that was in their ego and their pride right before that fall came. But there was a new beginning because somebody knew about the truth. You knew about the truth. That's why you stood your ground. That's why you stood your ground. And that's why prosperity is beginning for you, because you stood in your truth. You wasn't going to back down. You wasn't going to let no motherfucking bully push you around. You was like, Like you couldn't see that you was already spiritually protected. Hello. You were spiritually protected and you had more spiritual strength than anyone ever knew. Especially this person. Yep. You already had a firm foundation. They didn't think that you did, but you did. Imagine that. All somebody had to do was just talk to you, ask questions, try and find out some information. I'm finding out. I feel like I feel like it's a lack of information that somebody didn't have, that somebody was missing. It was missing information. They was making. Yeah, and now that's come to the light. Things have come to the light, information that was always there that they refused to ask about. And so now this person is finding that, you was the one that was balanced. You was the one that was able to create something. That was you, not anyone else. That's why somebody's feeling that emotional loss. Hi, Shalia. How are you, sweetheart? Yeah, I'm telling you. Somebody and they having that emotional withdrawal because they are sitting here thinking about you, having these memories of love and this mental conflict, not just the mental conflict, but they're thinking about how they fucking deceived you. And they knew it was just a matter of time. It was just a matter of time. The shit was gonna come back on them. What's the message? Ooh, that's too much. It's too much. Somebody has a lot to say. They have a lot to talk about because right now they are just suffering in silence. Seriously. They sitting here thinking about this relationship with you and how they done fucked it all up. What's the message? Yeah, somebody's thinking about some red flags now. Something that they ignored. But now it's like some type of passion is ignited and they can't help but want to be with you. They want to have that harmony with you again. They want to be able to move on from these differences, from feeling trapped in fear. That they're always going to experience this emotional loss when it comes to you. Because what if you don't ever forgive them? What if you don't ever want to be around them? What if you don't ever want to speak with them again? See, that's one of those obstacles and challenges that somebody's thinking about. It's this total disconnect. How to bridge that gap. How to have this material and spiritual prosperity with you again. How to be able to experience this triumphant success with you again. Now somebody sees you. Somebody understands who you are, the sacrifice that you made. Now someone is ready to give you your motherfucking flowers. And the reason is because they were introduced to themselves. They were introduced to people that was just like them. And they were treated just like they treated you. And you know what? They didn't like that shit. They didn't like that at all. So now they understand about that heartache and that loss. Now they see that shadow side of them. And they see you in a whole new light. Mm-hmm. How hanging with the wrong crowd, hanging with the people that really didn't give a fuck about them, and losing the one that did. Someone is understanding what comes around, goes around, truly means what you put out is what the universe is going to give you in return. Means something now. What's the message? Yep. They can't stop thinking about you. They can't stop thinking about, when they had it good. They can't. And they fucked up. They fucked up. They thought that that you would never leave them, that this shit would never end, that they could do this over and over, no matter how long it was, no matter how long they decided to display the same type of toxic, bad behavior, that you would just sit there and go, no problem. I understand. I'll always be there for you. Shelia, all you have to do is just email me, sweetie. Email me so I have your email address. And I'll send you the private link. See, someone didn't want you to see the red flags with them. But you did. Hi, Gold Digger. What's the message? You have the best thing possible. Not only is your third eye open, but you also are blessed with such spiritual strength whenever you use it, whenever you rely on it. Someone is feeling left out in the cold. Their heart is hurting. I'm telling you, they are suffering in silence because this person cannot stop thinking about you. Somebody realizes that they fumbled the bag, that they was acting like a deadbeat. Oh, well. It is what it is, right? Isn't that what they said? Isn't that how they felt? Isn't that the way that the energy that they was displaying? It is what it is. But it's different now that it's them, huh? Now they want you to have some different energy towards them. For what? Because if the shoe's ever on the other foot, they're going to go back to exactly how they were. So somebody needs to experience this change that's taking place. They need to understand that this change is because of their own negative energy. Their own negative energy that came back to bite them in the ass. It was their own spell that took them out. While you remain unbroken. And the reason that you remain unbroken is because if I have God, who do I have? Who in the fuck do I fear? What's the message? Someone is finding that you're really focused at this time, and they're realizing that you are the real deal, Holyfield. That you have studied this entire situation. So there is no fooling you. There is no, pulling the wool over there. Fuck that. There's no wool and there's no pulling the shit. Hey, Nana. Hey, Michelle. How are you? Thank you, Nana. It's starting to get long. Yep, somebody's understanding that, hey, live by the sword, die by the sword, baby. And their own magic got lost and hit their own tribe. Now somebody got the nerve to act like they empty on the inside. Guess what? You was always empty. That's why you was coming for somebody else. That's why you was coming for somebody else. Because if you was full, you wouldn't even be thinking about trying to go for nobody else. They realizing that you the king. That you have the knowledge. That you have that gift. That you have that answer. See, somebody thought that they was all that. Somebody thought that they could come up against you. Well, they walked on over and now they limping on back. They realized you were not the one. You ain't the one, the two, or the three. Somebody talking about they got some trust issues. That's all on them. There's a long backstory. Yeah, somebody is very damaged and everything, but that don't mean that you have to act like you were some type of malignant, covert, overt asshole. Like you some type of broken narcissist. Fuck all that. Fuck out of here. You know? They acting like they like their life like a mini drama. You like your shit like a motherfucking mini drama. That's why your ass is limping back. You better fucking read the motherfucking room, baby. Because guess what? The secret is out. Shit. What you put out is what you get back. I'm tired of dealing with you. Boy, bye. Boy, bye. Go hug a tree or something. Shit. What's the message? What is the message? Good, gold digger. You know what? Sometimes we have to appreciate ourselves for being a hard worker, you know? Yeah, don't even worry about that. Whenever somebody calls me a name, I always feel like that's how they feel like about themselves. Seriously. You can't make that shit up. It starts with self. See, if we trust somebody, we're going to be trusting. But if they don't trust themselves, they're not going to trust us. You know what I'm saying? That's right. Something about some big boy panties playing dress with his father's clothes. Right. Somebody, I've told you, they were stuck in their ego or pride. We saw that. This is somebody who was a clout chaser. Okay? This is somebody who thought that I'm telling you, they thought that they had something, talking about some bury all my money with me. Sure enough, I'm gonna write you a check, put that check in that casket. But I'm gonna keep the cash to the side, baby. I'm gonna keep that cash in the bank. Just like that joke. She wrote a check. Ooh, somebody didn't like that. They want to try to hit me in my mouth. Don't be judgmental. Do unto others That's what it is. Do unto others as you want them to do unto you. Because if you can't treat me like I can treat you, if you can't treat me like I choose to treat you, guess what? Oh, don't get shit twisted, because I surely can treat you like you treat me. I can do that shit all day long with a motherfucking smile on my face. Hello. Like somebody don't know that this entire time they was trying to get out for your blood. Puh. But we all have to remember that we all write our own book of life. We have to call on Archangel Uriel. Get that download from our crown chakra. And we know. So people they'll see that, you coming sweet and honest and kind and helpful and everything at them. And then they think whenever they try and get over that, they notice that you'll change up. And you still being, hey, hospitable, and hey, how you doing? Okay, now how your kids, how the grandkids, how the great grand, or whatever the situation, how your dog, how the cat farmer, whatever the situation is. But you don't fuck with them. See what I'm saying? They notice a huge energy shift. Because you see the fake in others. What's the message? Somebody see the guy set that ass down. It was time for them to look at themselves in that mirror. They possibly went through some fucking humbling experience. Could be prison, could be illness, God forbid it's death. But somebody needed to have a timeout. And we needed to realize that, hey, it was good enough for you, so it's definitely got to be good enough for them. Most definitely. And enjoy it while you got it, baby. Because I did. While you was giving it to me, I enjoyed every single moment of it. Right. What's the message, Spirit? Thank you. Yeah, something about somebody fumbled the bag because now somebody's true love is here. They upset with themselves that they put these swords in your back and they wasn't trying to even be your basic friend. This is the same person who was talking about they had some abandonment issues. Oh, well, that's too damn bad. You was already on your spiritual journey. You didn't have time to play with this person, and you had to let them know, bitch, don't make me show you how ruthless I can be. Think it's some motherfucking game. You had to let somebody know. Because you felt that their intentions were off. Bingo. Somebody was trying to throw you under the bus again. Wrong. Tell you what, how about we do a checkmate, motherfucker? How about I do that shit with y'all? How about that? What's the message? That's right, gold digger. Fuck around and find out. Hello. See, they thought that you was playing. No, baby, I see it all. I see it, and I'm tuned in. I'm a seer. I'm a torchbearer. I see, and she who knows all. But I ain't talking about shit. They was trying to sneak and get something by. That's whenever you had to let them know. Baby, I got that high priestess energy. Who the fuck? If you don't sit your ass down, I got the motherfucking high priestess energy. Go sit your ass down. Hello. They realizing now that you leveled up. It could have been your son that's realizing this shit. Something about some ninth house, morality, good karma, higher learning. And it's not what you do, it's what you got to do. You wasn't doing what you had to do. I mean, what you wanted to do. You was doing what you had to do. Shit. What's the message, Spirit? What is the message? Ooh, I just saw a card flip over, but it did not flip out. There it is. You had to ask somebody, who the fuck do you think you are, motherfucker? But you may not have used all of those words. But you did ask somebody, who you think you are? Huh? They noticed something about your mood. But see, that's the only person that's got their chakras all closed. That's why you had to give somebody the sweet spot gang sign. You had to let them, tell you what, do you, boo, do you, do you, do you. What's the message, Spirit? Anything else? Right. Thank you. Rising to the top. That's right. Rick James and the Temptations. Right. Hello. The jar of hearts. Right. Something about somebody, the trust is gone. You know, somebody with a title that you respected, but know that they lied on you and they've been lying to you for a while. You know, this is somebody that you saw was full of bullshit. They either did a plan, a move, they plotted something. It was somebody's situation, something. There was somebody was full of some bullshit, and you had to put them in their place. That hurt you, you know. Shit, that was like part of your book of secrets that you knew, but you didn't want to pay attention to that because, like I said, it was like there was somebody that you trusted. Now this person feels like they stranded alone on an island. Now they need you. Now they experience some fucking mental conflict because they listen to everything except for the fucking truth. Now they decide it's time for them to fucking think. That's like somebody running their mouth first and then thinking later. Get the fuck out of here. Could be somebody with a Y or a Z in their first, middle, or last name. Yep. Intelligent, yes, stupid and dumb. Right. Exactly. See? Sometimes you gotta play the fool of the fool who think they fooling you. Y'all, I'm gonna leave it right there. I have an appointment that I need to make, but I'll be back this evening. I just wanted to see what the tea was like. Oh my goodness. Oh well. Oh well. I don't feel bad for anybody. You know, I start feeling bad for people and their situations and circumstances because guess what? We all have the same opportunity to make decisions. And you know what? It doesn't make it, it's no good to be in our pride and in our ego whenever we really need to be relying on people that have more knowledge about a situation or whatever. Even if we feel like they don't have any information that we can use, there's nothing wrong with listening. Listen, you take what fits, the rest, you kindly thank that person and keep it moving. But it doesn't make sense to get all like in your pride and ego and think, well, somebody, they don't know any better. They don't know any better. They know less than me. But maybe they don't. Anyway, I'm just saying that to say I love each and every one of y'all. I really have to run out the door. And Thank everybody for hanging out with me. And I'm going to announce all of y'all later, but I really have to run out the door. All right, y'all. I love y'all, and I will see you soon. Bye now.